Hello, wonderful educators. We are in the home stretch. This is the final stretch of the school year. We're running on caffeine, to-do lists, and at this point, sheer willpower and the grace of God. If you're feeling exhausted, unmotivated, or just done, let's be real. That's not just burnout. That is the end of the year burnout. And you're not alone. I get it. So today I have 5 quick practical tips for you to help you to survive and maybe even thrive as we wrap up this school year. Hey educators, it's Jill Waters, your Oasis mentor, and I'm feeling it. I am really feeling it at this time of year. End of the year burnout is real. By this time of year, we are just looking forward to the summer. We are pushing through until the end, and between wrapping up the end of the year things, testing, and student behavior, it has seemed like sheer chaos in my classroom. Not sure about you, but today I want to give you some practical tips on how to overcome end of the year burnout. If you want more resources on how to overcome burnout, go to oasisedservices.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So let's get right into it, because we've had this entire school year. We've had our breakthroughs, we've had our discouragements, we've had laughter, we've had tears, but in the grand scheme of things, we are headed around that corner. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We are getting closer and closer. Right. And I know we're all excited, but it is amazing how at the end of the school year, it seems like there's so much to get done that a lot of times we can begin to get burned out. So let's talk about some things you can do now to help you overcome that. Number 1, prioritize, don't perfect. So this is not the time of year to try and reinvent the wheel. Focus on what really needs to get done. I want you to ask yourself, will this matter in 2 weeks? If the answer is no, let it go. Give yourself permission to get it done well enough and not perfect. Tip number 2, use your power routines. So when your brain is tired and it's fried, one of the best things that you can do for yourself and for your students is to keep your routine going. I know a lot of times at the end of the year, especially with testing and different things going on, we lose our routines or we get laxed on our daily routines. But as much as possible, continue your daily routines. You want to continue to lean into those structures, that morning meeting, having your daily schedule. As much as possible, continue with that. Your students need it as well. Have you ever noticed when your day is off and your routine or your schedule is off, behaviors that you don't want increase? Another reason why it's so important to keep things structured. Because when you keep things predictable equals peaceful. Number 3, celebrate the little wins. You want to celebrate the little things. This is a great time to reflect. So what things have gone well? And this was a challenge for me this year. This has been a very challenging year. And I went to a meeting the other day and we had to fill out a reflection for the school year. And one of the questions was, what is your biggest accomplishment this year? And so I am so grateful for all the things that I've accomplished through Oasis for Teachers and Oasis Educational Services. I'm so excited and grateful for all the wins in my weight loss and my self-care routines and all the great things that are going on right now in my family. But when I thought about the school year, it was really hard for me to think about, like, what have I accomplished this school year that's so great? And I felt a little discouraged that day, honestly. And then another teacher talked to me about, I reflected as well to myself. And I thought, you know what? You might not have gotten some huge awards or accolades or Teacher of the Year or any of those things. But you know what, Jamina? You showed up. You did your best. You taught those students and they progressed, they grew. Even if it was just a small amount, they grew. They grew in their behaviors, they grew in their academics. We loved each other, we connected. We formed relationships. I formed relationships and had deeper connections with not only my students, but also with my colleagues and my fellow teachers. So you know what? That is a win. So say to yourself, I am enough. I did enough. I did my best. That is enough. And that's a great accomplishment. Celebrate that. You and your students have come so far. You could even do something like a look at what I've learned wall. Do student shout outs and just go over all the things and show work samples of all the things that they've done throughout the year. Put some samples up. They would love that. Even just saying, hey, we made it through another Monday. That's a win. That's a win. Just these little celebrations, they keep your spirit high. Another thing that you can do, I love doing this with my students, is show them, keep a writing sample from the beginning of the year or some type of work sample from the beginning of the year. And then towards the end of the year, show them how much they have progressed. They won't believe how much they have grown. And then that makes you feel better as well. Like, hey, they did learn something this school year. I did something right. All right, here's number 4. You want to build up the joy on purpose. And I love this because I'm all about bringing joy to the classroom. So because it's the end of the year, by now you could be burnt out. You've lost that spark. Let's bring that joy back. Maybe you can add music to transitions or do more brain breaks. Testing is a great time to do many projects and things that they enjoy, things that maybe you wanted to do throughout the school year, but because you were working on standards and working towards them passing these end of the year assessments, you couldn't do those fun, exciting type of projects that you wanted to do. Now is the time. It doesn't have to be anything huge and fancy, just something that makes you and your students smile. Tip number 5, remember, you have always been enough. So repeat this after me. I have given my best, and my best is enough. I'm saying this to myself as well. This year was full of challenges, growth, and heart. Showed up. That matters more than any lesson plan ever could. So just remember that no matter what they score on the end of the year assessments, no matter what their final report card looks like, you showed up, you gave your best, and that is enough. Celebrate yourself because we are almost there and you did it. I tell my students this when it gets close to testing time because same thing, they're tired as well. They're getting burned out as well. So I give them this analogy. If you were in a race and the finish line was right there and you were getting close to the finish line, what would you do? Would you slow down and quit? And the students always say, I'm going to run faster. I'm going to win the race. So I say the same thing to us educators. As we get to the finish line of this school year, now is not the time to quit and to give up. As we are almost there, push through. You got this. You can do it. Burnout is real, but so is your strength. Do things to intentionally take care of you. Take a breath, drink some coffee, laugh with your students, and lean into your team. Remember again, the finish line is right there. You got this. If this video resonated with you, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment below. What is one thing that you're doing right now to take care of you? Hang in there, teacher fam. The end of the year is near and you're doing an amazing job. There's so much greatness in you. Go forth, be great. I'll see you next time in the Oasis.